Hello, fellow plantophiles. So yesterday when I was at the farmer's market again, and I went to the AB Sedum company, I purchased 5 more tiny trailing houseplants. But first, I'm going to show you the ones I already have. So this here is a string of hearts. I also bought them from the AB Sedum company. And the string of pearls. They had some of these, but I bought this off Etsy, a Peperomia prostrata. And this one I got from another nursery around town, a Pilea libanensis, sometimes mistakenly called a Pilea glauca. Now, before I show you what I have in this box, I'm going to talk about a few things here. So I like to take Siggy's containers and I'll plant the trailing plants in them, and these fit really well in most mugs. And what I do is I leave a layer inside this at the bottom of just pure perlite, and then I have a mix of soil and perlite. And this way you can make sure there is a little area to collect the water at the bottom, so you don't overwater if you're worried about that. And it also depends on some plants. For example, the Pilea libanensis, I don't mind overwatering this, and this would have been a lot bigger and already hanging down, but I've been pruning this. And I have a wall planter like this shape in my office at work with Pilea libanensis growing in there. And here is another wall planter which I made, and these you can also get them in white. They come from the Hobby Lobby. And then this is one of the more popular designs I have that I, can make a macrame with. And all these I got from the Hobby Lobby. I need to also, expand the designs by getting some from other locations. And also, I like to get pedestals. So let me show you something. I have these 3 pedestals which I purchased from Michael's. And they come unfinished as this example. And this one, if I recollect, I just have a simple coat of spar varnish on it, just a very light coat. Now this one, I did so many things to it to where it looks old and distressed. I used old English furniture polish. I also used a heat gun and heated it afterwards and then coated it in linseed oil. But it looks like it's been old and weathered. So there are different things you can do to achieve the look you want, or you can just paint it if you want a specific color. And these are great pedestals to put trailing plants in mugs on. And then down in Fayetteville, I found a place in downtown, and they had this, it was like a general store. They sold coffee and antiques and things. So I found this really cool pedestal, and I put little tabs on this one, and that makes a beautiful small pedestal as well. Okay, so enough of talking about the trailing plants that I've already had in my collection and how you can hang them in wall planters and they look really nice, great as gift ideas. Let me show you the ones that I did purchase. Now, while I'm getting them out for you guys, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you can stay privy on all my upcoming videos on this channel. So, here is a plant that's really interesting called a string of needles. And having had this sitting there at the nursery, noticing that this had been over other pots, it had already started rooting, so this would be easy to take cuttings and root very easily. And then here is a variety of Variegated Sedum. I thought this is kind of interesting, so it will grow nice and trailing. And then there's a small variegated variety with slight purple hue of the Wandering Jew plant. So I found it interesting finding a Wandering Jew this tiny. And then they had, here I have this regular string of pearls, and here I have the variegated string of pearls. So now I have both varieties, which is kind of nice. and a little piece of wandering Jew hanging up there. And then, I'm not sure exactly what type of plant this is. They told me it's some variety of Pilea. I need to do a little more research on it, but I like how it's a purplish color, and it has a little bit of nice look to it, similar in style but different in color than the String of Hearts. But this is a nice addition as well to my collection. Anyway, I hope you found some inspiration if you're looking for some, whether they're project ideas, ways to display your plants, or just to gain any knowledge on different varieties of teeny-weeny trailing houseplants. Thanks for watching, and happy planting!